What's up, gamers, gamies, and gamers? My name is John, and welcome back to Konran Zanki Gate 01 Prism Virus. Last time, basically, we got it, basically we're just introducing to everyone, and I had to kind of, go back to the save, because I didn't go to my currently save. And originally I was gonna do an intro in Japanese, but I was like, alright, whatever, no, fucking, no more. I can't, I was gonna go with, how do I say it again? I believe it was for what's up, I think another short thing sate, and then introducing my name, and then say welcome back to in a mixture to it, sate watashi wa nomo ne John desu sososuke kore Zanki Gate 01 Prism Virus, something like that, but I was gonna go more energetic like that. I think I said it wrong, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. If anything, oh my god, I'm still learning, it's only been 6 years, okay? Oh, another bunch. This freaking sleep deprived mother freaker. He has a cool little hoodie, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of. We're quite growing into an awesome group. Yeah, and if this keeps on like this is gonna be pretty claustrophobic here. What? Who are these people? Fujita. It does confirm our assumptions. We weren't the only ones in the first place. It seems like... I'm not surprised though. With such an amount of people, I can't help but think that there's so many questions that I could ask. Hey, Poodle Babe! Did you even notice the dude over there? What's with the name? A blockhead! Literally. What is with this mask? Normally I would find it cute, but right now this just looks so outstanding and oddball. Hey you! Could you possibly Papuki-chan? What? I am not. It's my mask. Oh, it's a mask? Really? Oh, I thought that was the actual face. Excuse me to ask this, but isn't that trend some sort of... No. I just like it, I guess. And the eyes even move. Do you... It almost feels like a lie. Pardon me? Oh, she kind of reminds me of Sonia. A little bit like Sonia. Oh, speaking of that, actually, with the Danganronpa, Moon Polar... The creators of this game, made a statement this is not like Danganronpa or anything. They got the inspiration to get Steins Gate and Danganronpa, but this is completely a different story. So you guys can go check out the blog right there, link in the description down below, and check out that page too. Alright, continuing. Pardon me, but would it happen to be discourteous of me to interrupt you in order to ask a question? Oh, okay, you look cooler without the mask, the Tokyo Ghoul mask. No, I'm just kidding. Tell your words, gal. If anyone in this room able to tell me where are we and what is going on, might as well know who is our host. Zero clue about that. Oh, what? That kind of glitched a little bit. But what about you, though? You haven't been very talkative so far. Oh, you... What? Alright. Well, you look... You look interesting. Honestly, you kind of remind me of a Polkin person in a way. Those people that has the big horns, yodelay hee hoo or something like that, or I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna guess you're probably part German. I could be wrong. I'm sorry, guys. Didn't know. No. So anything like that? Okay. Just saying. Huh? I like her already. I'm sorry, but I don't have any idea either. It's pretty scary. All scary. Masaka. That's a petty situation. 100% agreeing with you. Also, I try to use my prism to call for help, but it tells me that either we're in a place where there's no radio waves or that the power's off. For real? Let me give it a try. Let's try to call Miami. So, did it work? No, it didn't. I told you so. Oh. But did you even know the worst? We don't even have the internet either. Okay, you're probably a gaming junkie or like an internet junkie or neat, probably. If I don't have any web to occupy my mind, I will have to remember how horrible my existence. Okay, that's very far-fetched. But talking about prisms, I guess it is useless for me to ask if everyone's prisms also happen to emit some interference. I do indeed, and it's such a bizarre sensation. The vibration causes ticklings in my head. What? Does it really make her smile? Is she aware it is anomalous? I probably said that wrong, excuse me. Little were those who seemed uneasy with the circumstances. Some were just sitting, seemingly bored, and a few others were mindly humming while gazing around. Only 2 of them seemed to show genuine concern toward all of this. The young girl with the hat who was in the corner was slightly shivering and throwing weird looks all around her. And the most silent one, another girl who hasn't raised her voice yet, was inspecting the door at the opposite side of the room. Everyone was experiencing the situation with their own emotions, which for me was a little bit confusing. I could not know who was rightly behaving. Was I supposed to be fret, or was I supposed to wait patiently? Somehow, I was starting to feel a bit left out. Well, in the meantime, does anyone want to play a game? Why not a King's game? Hi! Oh yeah, I love that game. Can easily trick your crush into kissing you. Only if you're chosen as the king if you haven't been left in the friend zone already. But anyway, so, is anyone else in for a little fun game? Oh, excuse me. Is it really a suitable idea for now? Yeah, exactly. Like, what the fuck? You're all like catching, like to some, I don't know. All right, there isn't anything else to do. I mean, rock paper scissors or get to know each other a little bit more. You could do something more useful, like. The door over there. It was opening. We're all dim-witted. We're all obviously tried it. And it won't open. Oh, hello. Oh, alright. As I was slowly stepping toward the locked door, the tactic turn lady was scrutinizing it with sharp eyes, her right arm flexed close to her wrist and her left elbow resting on it, allowing her to hold her chin with the left hand, thus giving her a deeply pensive look. I stood right next to her and started drifting in my own thoughts too, wondering what she could be inspecting so thoroughly and what could be behind the door. Oh, hello. However, I was cut short in my amusing when the girl's eyes meet mine, slightly startling me. She frowned at me without showing any miscontentment, relaxed her limbs, and suddenly turned at me with a light footedness. There's an automatic lock. Huh? What? An automatic lock. I guess it'd be fair to assume that there might be a thermal camera somewhere that reckons how many people that are in this room. How did she come up with this idea? What was the point of it? Haven't you noticed it yet? Someone is still missing. Oh, you're absolutely right. We're only 9 people, whereas we should be 10 people. Hanabi! Don't you ever sneak up on me like that again. Sorry, Fujita. But I'm a snake. Anyway, what's the issue if someone is missing? Once you figured it out yet? We are in an antechamber. The room behind this door is a place where we all meet our host. However, it will remain shut as long as someone is missing. Hopefully, they won't be too long if they haven't perished on the way. The skull is cold it's like cold breeze. Freezing, but jeez, she has a beauty and perceptivity. Excuse me. If she was bigger breasted, she would be a jackpot. Oh, you dickhead. Oh my god, Honeybee, that was very uncalled for. I was just kidding. I like teasing you so much. It's like waving a red flag at a ball. But obviously, what interests me the most in that girl are her eyes, her personality, and her uniqueness. A touch of frenzy. Plus, I'm a butt person. What? Wait, did I read that right? Plus, I'm a butt person. That guy's a weirdo. Why is he even hanging around me at all this time? I think I just gave her a different voice. Hanmi was a lost cause without a dim wit of doubt. I was too upset to admit it that these ill-tasted jokes were generally triggering me. I knew that he would have been way too proud of it. But also, I wanted to avoid acknowledging his quirkiness helped me turn my attention away from those tired tensions. Well, everyone seems to be a little bit more relaxed. I looked like a really freak next to them. Maybe that talking with them will loosen up my strains. Alright, looks like we got a lot of talking to do. Alright, here we go. Let's see, we already talked to Yano a lot. Unknown man, hat girl, Yina, unknown boy. Wait, can I door? When I look at this door, I can't help but feel like thrilling and apprehensive. It looks like a poison and mist was spread through the gapes of this door to fill the antechamber and stimulate each of our nerves. It's troubling. Is there anything else? TV. There's really one in every room. The camera. He doesn't understand their purpose though. Anything else I gotta look at? Alright. Let's talk to this unknown girl. You most certainly look strained. Oh! You may want to unwind a little bit, so please take a seat. She seems rather nice. People are way too often nervous. They are so self-destructive that they won't let their lives flow the way it has to. Plus, it will make your hair and your skin all dry and sore. What a bigger disaster than with having withered features. You really seem to care a lot about your appearance, don't you? I like to uncomeliness. Is it blameworthy? Of course not. It was just an answer mentioned. I said that wrong, I know that. Well, people care about pleasant appearances, and I won't lie, I like them to care about me too. Humans are made to live into groups after all. I don't think to care was the proper verb. It doesn't sound like she's used to it with its usual meaning. Don't you think that it's better to care about what's inside instead? I mean, beauty shouldn't get all the credits. Society has made it that its privilege are the way that is too often given people with features with fit in the establishment's beauty standards. I'm such a young soul, I do not wish to be left behind. I will care to show my inner beauty when someone finally shows me interest for it. This girl, she seems to care a little bit too much for her appearances somehow. I feel like she might have taught me something, or at least that she tried to share something with me. I can put my finger on what though. Fuck Hanabi. Alright, let's go to... So I guess only you and I want to play then. But do you know any two-player game that doesn't require any playing equipment? I know exactly what kind of game we could play too. Oh yeah, cool kid. Come on, cool girl. Come on. Nah. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
Nani?
Ugh, no way. You're way too thick for. Oh my god, you dickhead. What was that, you little raw bone twat? What's with this pitiful immensity?
Sticky.
Wow, such a rowdy girl. At least I can see a huge mouth of yours that can excel from being a foul mouth as much being a full mouth. You know too well what is to be like to have your mouth full, don't you? Oof. Hey, the two of you. Do you seriously believe it is the right time to bicker so vulgarly? It's so indecent. Hi. Hey, Vegeta, calm down. We're cool. He's just a fun player. I already love him. He's got the same notion of friendship as me.
違うな。
Who said I was a friend, though? Your friend. He's good, so good. It seems like she's finally found someone almost as wacky as her. But I feel like it's gonna be similar to throwing gasoline into fire. Hi. Wait, aren't you the girl who didn't want to play earlier? Why though? Because the matter is too disquieting for us to at least goof around. I disagree. I really believe that it could help everyone relax a little bit. But if you don't want to play, I could pat your head. That's very nice of you, but I'll have to decline. You can pat my head too if you want to. Yerk. I don't want your license. Oh my head. You such a dick. He's got the bite. Only with you though. But now, I wonder how they would have ended up talking in much of a broader manner with each other. Maybe humans are just connected and made to befriend specific people naturally. Let's go back to Hanabi.
So,
Vegeta, the lady said that we had to wait, so stay wait. Oh jeez, Hanabi, stop being so indifferent and taking this whole situation so shallowly. Are you just used to getting kidnapped and trapped to unknown places or what?
まあ仕方ないか。
Well, I could run around and scream like a little girl, but you know, I'm not suited for it. Nazuki taught us the struggle of not being too slender, Bishonen. You see? It's exactly what about that. Acting so flippant again. I know you may not understand my attitude, but I think the most stricken one is actually your behavior. Doing the 1,000 steps and scolding everyone. Furthermore, you seem rather sweaty. Your skin is gonna look like a shaggy pork chop being flopped around. It's not my fault. I sweat whenever I feel nervous. Not really nice to make me self-aware about my insecurities. I'm sorry. It wasn't very delicate of me to talk about that so scoffily. But don't worry. Your sweating tendency doesn't make you any less cute. Thank you. I hope you're not mocking me again. Not at all. I like to mess around, but never to make someone insecure about themselves. Alright, let's talk to Mask Guy. I feel like you're the mastermind behind all this, to be honest. I feel like, I'm just gonna guess it. You're probably gonna die, but you're not gonna die. You're gonna come back way later on. I'm assuming, maybe not. Oh, fuck berries. I dropped my phone. Oh no, I dropped my headphones. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. My mask seems to make you uptight. Huh? This mask intrigues me so much that I didn't even notice that. I was awkwardly staring at it. No, it's just its eyes are moving. Obviously not. It's a mere mask. It is moving. The eyes are literally moving. It did! It totally did! I'd like you to get used to it, please. I hope you'll be able to understand it later on. Understand what exactly? Never mind. See, there it is! It'll come in time. This guy is weird and ferocious. The more I try to understand him, the more complicated it gets. Alright, let's go over here. Let's go to Unknown Lady. Pardon me. What is it? I'm sorry to bother you, but since you provided us with your observant you are, do you believe that our situation may not be as bad as we expected? I've never implied anything as such. Considering our neutral position, we can imagine that anything could happen at this point. After all, as I can quote it, anything that can go wrong is likely to go wrong. So it would be fair to believe that, although nothing may go wrong, there's also a chance that it might have got a dire occurrences. That's not very reassuring. What do you expect from me? Sulens or candor? Choose your poison, but either ways, this might be your this might make you disheartened. I doubt it. I think that solacing someone can help them to improve their mood. Solacing someone can also give them delusions, and the more deluded they will be, the more painful it will be when they have to face reality. And well, I could candidate, but people tend to despise honesty when it has in their favor. I have to admit, you're not entirely wrong. But if that's the case, whether I like it or not, I wish to know what's on your mind. Well, strictly speaking, I have no real regard toward the outcome of this situation. For all we know, the only thing I could care is not to deviate from my life goals. Right! It's so true! I totally understand where you're coming from. I kind of feel the same. I don't really care whether bad or good things will happen as long as it doesn't affect my goals. Without mentioning it that I don't want to be harmed or have the persons that I cherish in any danger evidently. Less or more like that, yes. Wow, she's such a sagurous person. She really reminds me of that character I like so much in my favorite book series. You spell series wrong. But I know what book series you're talking about. Maybe. On the other hand, she makes me feel a bit uncomfortable. Alright, let's see Yana. Oh wait, we can look at the writing. What are these writings? Thrills are inside. Come in. That's very odd. My heart started pounding just from reading it. The one who wrote it in there must have the punky wit. What do you think it could mean? It means my assumptions are confirmed. The real business is awaiting us behind this door. Well, it's not very encouraging, but it really feels like a mockery. That's upsetting. Evidently, it was the point of it. They're taunting us with the parasitical homosexual writing. I can't really tell whether she's trying to express her fear or trying to scare me. And this little face next to it. I've already seen it somewhere, but I can't put a finger on it. Do you remember it? It's recurring visuals around here, though. Recurring visuals around here? Then where did I see it? It's from the TV. The invitation? Wait. Can I quick save? No, I can't quick save. I want to say the TV. Let's go with the invitation letter. Exactly. Oh, I got it right. Exactly. It resembles a little face that was on the invitation level. Oh, okay, cool. I still got it right. And alright, it's from the letter because I forgot that a little bit. I was like, wait. Alright. How did you know I received one? I doubt you and your two little friends chose to come here in this room haphazardly. But what some sort of incriminating question was that? That glare. She's not very happy. Excuse me, I've been acting paranoid since I found myself stuck in this place. But anyway, what is that little face supposed to be? Why are they drawn in this everywhere? This might be our host's trademark. A lot of felons like they have their own trademark. Creeping up on me again. Too bad I saw it coming. And what makes you think so, dear honeybee? Well, that sounds very sarcastic. But I guess you could say that it's my sixth sense. Or the fact that I am a lifeless man in his late 20s who spends his Sundays watching crime TV shows. Well, that was too many informations. He must be messing with me again. And it really doesn't help figuring out what it could mean. They're still talking about alright. Blah blah blah. Let's talk to hot girl. Yeah! I'm sorry for being. I didn't do anything. It's fine. I just wanted to talk with you. I'm sorry for having to scare you that much. I know that I was a bit too uptight, but this girl, she's totally in distress. Have you gotten hiccups? I'm sorry. It's just I get so much air when I scream. Yeah, I almost thought you had dislocated your jaw. Yeah, I'm sorry. It must have been very ugly to see. No way. And there's strictly nothing to be sorry for. Okay. Stop solving and calm down. Breathe regularly, and your hiccups might just disappear. Thank you. I'll do that. If it works, I'll make sure to show you my gratitude. I have a feeling she might be the bad one too. I don't know. I'm just putting my bet on her and Mask Guy and freaking Computer Guy. You don't really have to, really. Well, I'm starting to fear that she gets panic attacks or worse, a heart attack. I'll keep an eye on her to make sure she's fine, even though I really wouldn't know what to do in case of an emergency. And let's talk to Mask Guy. Oh, magazines? Some beauty magazines and comic books. This doesn't really seem interested in me. Except that one, maybe. The title of a smooth exit from the internal inflammation. I can see this book was made by the largely renowned astrophysicist. Astrophysicist, my bad. Unknown man. What? This guy seems to be in deep in thought. I really don't feel like bothering him. He could be trying to figure out something useful. Okay, so that's pretty much everyone. I talked to everyone. Do I? Oh, pothole. Alright. This pothole is tightly sealed too, from the inside and outside. The chains are, as well as the padlock, seemingly very heavy, large. It would require professional equipment to get rid of it. Too bad. I don't have my tools with me. So, that's it? Okay. What do I gotta do? Like, who else do I gotta talk to? More magazines? Same thing. Okay. Same thing. Okay. Okay, yeah, I already got it. Be attentive to what your skin is calling out for. Scrub your lips. Exfoliate your skin in the condition those golden locks of yours. I wash my face every morning and evening with organic patchouli scented soaps. Lovely. Okay, do I? Is he mocking me or not? This is gonna make me even more sweaty. Mask Guy? Maybe he's just incredibly shy, or maybe he's just too insecure to show his face. Either way, I won't push it on him. It could make him very more reclusive. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Still talking, but I doubt it's constructive. Swing and crack. Unknown lady. It's fine to have no real consideration toward our current position. But some people in this room seem to have no conscience for it either. They are very imprudent. Yes, I feel like they're not very reasonable. I don't think they take this seriously. She sounded like a little haughty saying this. Did I too? They're still talking, blah, 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 blah. Okay, hot girl. She's trying to breathe regular pace, like I told her to. But I can still hear her hiccups and seeing a few tears rolling down her cheek. Hot guy? This guy seems it. Okay, yeah, I pretty much... On the other hand, somewhat doubt it. Somehow, I can almost sense that someone is currently motioning on us. Getting goosebumps to think about it. Alright, there we go. There's really one in every room. I still don't understand their purpose, though. Ha! That's all mess in my brain. What's wrong?
だから言った通りでしょ。
Well, I woke up in this weird room and I've never been into, and yet I've noticed that some of my belongings were there. It's like if I had brought my stuff with me, then I lost my mind shortly after. Ugh. What if this weirdo trapped us here that brought them up? That's freaking disturbing, man.
私
It is true. It's the same thing that happened to me.
そんなの
I found my undergarments in one of the drawers. How humiliating.
わあ
Well, that's interesting. The only thing that could be interesting would be to know if anyone has an account that would diverge from the usual events. Well, for me, I did not wake up. What? Oh. Who is this fella? You know what? I think this is a good enough episode to, like, leave as a cliffhanger until we find out this guy. So without further ado, oh no, never mind. I clicked the wrong thing. All right, we'll continue. Huh?
ごめんね
Is that a girl or is that a dude? Pardon me for being so late.
僕は
Oh, it is a girl. I'm coming straight to the. Eh?
これ
The door. It's opening. The moment has come. Now it is time to face the individual behind this perpetuous performance.
でも
Before that, is anyone not able to tell what is going on?
けど
Well, we don't really have the time to discuss it all over again. Just follow along. Yep. Should have been an early bird. Well, if that's so. It was finally time for explanations. Nothing was guaranteed for us, as we were slowly starting to understand how surreal the situation was. To me, it felt like watching one of those zany, unsettling movies that swallow you into another kind of world full of twists and weirdness. It was like trying to cross a road blindfoldedly, unable to predict if a car was going to hit you or not. However, beneath this monstrous amount of tensefulness and dread, I felt a bit relieved to know that I was not alone, that I was not the only one to endure this. We were finally ready to face it, the result of the deranged mind's doings. We were all bitterly eager to hear out their motives for all of this staging. We were, well, it's not like if it was easy to explain such an abstruse story with such mundane words. I think our language has hardly ever needed to the right terms to describe such circumstances. It's probably doesn't have enough practical knowledge for it, excuse me. But either way, it could delete that as. My brain was so distraught that moment that word simply became confusing notion. The only one I could picture in my mind was survival. Oh? Alright. How did I do? It was so frantic. A crushing rush, adrenaline suddenly starting to hurtle through my bloodstream. It made my heart pump so proudly, powerfully that I could hear my pulse vibrate all the way up to my ears. The room in which we were was dyed into green hue. That was in paraphrasing, in other words, aspect. Faint, echoing electronical sounds were harmonized with a mechanical melody, which felt as if they had been swallowed by a robot and were slowly traveling through its. Oh, I can talk to them. That's funny. Weird call. All right, Hanabi, swallowed by the robots and were slowly traveling through the digestive system. But strangely, in the contradiction with all the crippling feeling of fear, the room seemed oddly peaceful.
これって
Oh my, what a cutting edge architecture. Very fun, futuristic. So neo-futuristic.
空は
It looks like someone, looks like one of those laboratories in which they conduct experiments. Plot twist is we are the experiment subjects.
赤でしょ
Don't say so nonsense, you know. There isn't any twist experimentation going on. I may have said that a little bit too firmly, because in the end, I fear that it could be a possibility. But everything's been bullcrap so far. I'm tired of waiting. That's crushing my nerves now. Please,
be a little bit patient, would you?
あれ
the screen. It's been turned on. It was far. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Steins game with some of the motion. All right, it was far back in the room, and it was hard to define the sorts of technology it was. The two kinds of towering technology columns that was transmitting in a black hologram, like a screen that was steadily hovering in midair. It seemed indefinitely due to its advanced-looking technology, but it doesn't seem just a model; it was real. And it switched it on, and it switched itself on. Oh, CG time. Well, not CG, movie. What in bloody hell are you? Alright, this is where I log off, guys, so we're gonna find out till next time. So without further ado, I hope you guys have a good night, good evening, and good morning from wherever from. So peace out and sayonara. Bye-bye.